Men lie, demons lie, but numbers don't lie. PulseChain's been bleeding, Pulse down, PLSX stagnant, Hex and Ink barely breathing. Why? Because every time someone on ramps or off ramps, middlemen like Transact, Guardian, and centralized exchanges skim $5 to $10 to $30 a pop. Money that never touches our chain. Enter ProveX, aka Mr. ProveX, the AI business entity that cuts out every parasite. Direct fiat on ramp, direct fiat off ramp, straight into PulseChain. That 1% to 5% fee, it doesn't go to some suit in the office. It flows right back into the support of PulseChain and triggers automatic buy and burn across Pulse, PulseX, Hex, and Ink. Every single ramp in or out creates real buy and sell pressure on ProveX itself. Deflationary futures baked in. A chain reaction that burns supply and forces value higher. And yeah, the sacrifice phase triggered the loudest FUD yet. Endless Twitter spaces crying. Every sacrifice failed. Price is dead. It sucks seeing red candles. No argument there. Even I want upgrades done. But I just gotta learn to build or code first. Everyone else non-stop complaining, time they move on. Laughing my ass off, right? A lot of people like to be spoon-fed, but over here on PulseChain, we grind for our bags. ProveX disclaimer: I'm recording this video before the sacrifice phase launch of ProveX. Everything you're about to hear is 100% my personal opinion and speculation on the future potential of this token. That future could be tomorrow, next bull run, or so far out, I might not even be alive to see a moon. We're all here for one reason: life-changing gains. Crypto is opportunity on steroids, and that's exactly why I'm in it. After stacking up the rewards versus the risk inside the PulseChain ecosystem, sitting on the sidelines just to FUD and hate would make me another sheep in the crowd. No thanks. I'd rather think for myself. So when I choose to buy, sell, or hold ProveX or anything built by the legend Richard Heart himself, it's because I measured it, I felt it, and I own that decision. This is not financial advice. I'm not your advisor. I'm just a degen with a vision and a wallet. Do your own research, take responsibility, and let's eat or get wrecked trying. DYOR, NFA, mind of my own, feels damn great. Hello and welcome back to the channel, y'all. It is me, The Holland ONG, and I hope y'all enjoyed that short video of my opinion about ProveX. Now, I also want to take a dive into some other things within this video, but I want to point out that we have 2 days left within the ProveX sacrifice, and $5.8 million has flowed in. Not only that, guess what? It's a lot of big holders, like I said before, and they have, one person has what, $2.7 million, and hopefully, right, that is somebody on our side. And not only that, right, because of that, we could see a lot of suppression if they suppress the price by selling off over time, and maybe that might delay PulseChain's pump initially. So me, I just can't compete with these guys, right? And as people buy more, once again, it diminishes your points. So they're pretty much buying up your basket of tokens, right? If you sacrifice early on, you would get a larger multiplier, but this multiplier is split between the buyers. Now, with that being said, I want to go over to Richard Heart's YouTube channel, right? This is his official YouTube channel. And when it comes to his official YouTube channel, we can go over to his official Twitter page, which lets us know, regardless of what this says at the top, right? It lets us know that his Twitter is official. And since his Twitter is official, guess what? At some point in time, Richard shielded Pumptire. And I'm going to get into that in a minute. Now, when it comes to Liberty Swap, right? We all know that they adopted the PCock token that was built on Pumptire. So, from Richard Heart's season greetings post, and before we get into that, Richard Heart says, I like the idea of people launching their own coins on Pumptire. Look at that. A link from his official Twitter, and that link came from his official YouTube. So there's no denying and backtracking now that this is not the real Richard Heart. It's just people that are biased about the cores, regardless of what their pros and cons are of other tokens in the ecosystem. But Richard Heart says here, once again, better than what we saw with PAVE, PPEPE, and PDI. These are the P4 tokens. In the old days, free airdrops would often spawn a new community. Now it seems to mostly just spawn extractors, which locust and leave. Now that's very, very important, right? Because now we have Pumptires. And another thing that he said was, so crypto, what are you going to do when the mass marketing starts ripping off faces? People are going to hear about PulseChain, PulseX, pHEX, and Pumptires. That's another shield from the official Richard Heart. Directly before they hear about anything else. Now he did leave other gems in there, but I will cover those topics in another video. I just wanted to take Pumptires and the cores, and not only that, ProveX is a core now, right? It's amongst the, where's that? It's amongst the 3, 4, 5. pHEX is another token, but that's on Ethereum, right? So not only do we have PulseX, pHEX, and Ink, now we have Pumptires as a core token that was created on Pumptires. It bonded from it, as you can see right here. Okay, and then we also have ProveX. Now, ProveX token and Pumptires was launched at an all-time low, right? So as you can see, we're 10% up from the all-time low, but if we go to the all-time high, we're 92% down. Now, if you know anything about building a meme coin or any token or platform on a blockchain, and you launch it at the bottom of a bear market, that token tends to go up, right, in price organically. Now with PulseChain, we have Hart's law. Now y'all, this is so cool. I'm gonna have to make another video, like a rebirth video of me talking about this, because when it comes to Hart's law, Pulse backs everything in the ecosystem, and everything in the ecosystem backs that as well. And so I think from here, Richard Hart says right here, now PulseChain exists, and when Pulse goes up, pHEX goes up. PulseX, pHEX, Pumptires, they all reinforce each other. Coin burning everywhere you look. Dry powder ready to explode. That is very, very significant, you guys. And this leads me to the fact that of Liberty Swap, right? Now we had some FUD when it came to Liberty Swap and PCock, but from my very own opinion, I feel like Liberty Swap is another railgun. ProveX is a railgun, which is a on and off ramp straight into PulseChain. As I explained in the video, beginning of this video, that we will be able to onboard an off ramp from PulseChain through ProveX through Liberty Swap at that, right? And you know, Liberty Swap supports PCock. Liberty Swap supports Pumptires. Y'all, all of this is just bullish. So if we go over to PCock from Postfolio, shout out to Postfolio, okay? PCock was bonded on Pumptires right here, as y'all can see. Man, look, I'm telling y'all right now, if Liberty Swap is pro Richard Heart, they believe, from multiple posts, okay? But it was some FUD that was created. So right here, I couldn't find the original tweet, but someone retweeted it and screenshotted it. But they say, Ish, stop selling PCock. I was only asking for opinions. You all are making me panic. Anyway, we will follow whatever the community decides. And right here, they had a post, right? Because they wanted to sacrifice for ProveX. If they would have just did it early on, right, with using those transaction fees instead of PCock, they could have already been in the game with the 3x. So if them guys are able to back Pumptires, create a token on Pumptires, PCock itself, and we could look at how successful PCock is, okay? And it's only gonna go up more. I'm telling y'all, take Hart's law from Pulse, right? And anything paired with it in liquidity, or you know, that's legitimate, a legitimate token, we can see crazy gains throughout the whole ecosystem. Money just flowing in everywhere. $1 is just not enough to even describe the price action of what we can see. We can see a $50 PCock. That's insane. I don't know if I'm gonna leave this part in or take it out and save it for another video. I have no idea. But yeah, if we was to go back to all-time highs, that would be 5 cents on PCock. All right, so here y'all go. Here's my little chart. By December the 25th, or yeah, December the 25th, we could probably see a 5-cent PCock. I don't know, it could go low, who knows. But anyways, that little FUD was cleared up, right? And this is great. I'm just telling y'all my thesis, right? Another post that they said that the post was botted, okay? And they also said right here, but I am just asking for everyone's opinion and running the math myself. You guys are smarter than me and you teach me why sell, okay? So they never used PCock to buy into the ProveX sacrifice. I don't know if it was anything else I wanted to cover besides that. Yeah, man, I think I tackled everything in this video. Okay, so yeah, right here it says the poll is rigged, someone botted it. Okay, but yeah, man, Liberty Swap has been doing amazing things. ProveX, regardless of how much the price goes down by, I feel like it's going to bring more holders in general. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, tap the notification bell, and not only that, leave a comment down below, smash the like button. And with that being said, until next time, I will talk to y'all when I talk to y'all. Matter of fact, I will see y'all when I see y'all. It is me, V Holland, on God.